Greetings everyone, welcome back to my Skyward sword walkthrough, and there we go, Link waving at the audience. Hello everyone! Alright, so now Link finally gets a look at all of you guys, just so he knows who's watching him. Alright, so these sparkly mushrooms, if you hit them, they release some cloudy stuff, so if you catch that in a bottle, you'll catch some mushroom spores, and actually if you pour those mushroom spores on an enemy, I think like you get some kind of material off of them, but I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, so today we're going to carry on with Faron Woods, and we're throwing rocks at JakeiiiPower's. Helpless ones at that, so I don't actually feel that bad about it, because they are, after all, enemies. Anyway, so someone in the comments told me that, yes, you can use a Skyward strike on these bushes, so there we go, that's much better than what I was doing last time. Anyway, some enemies down here, no problem at all, just 3 hits, there we go. And probably the same guy told me you can hit these things back with your sword as well, rather than just your shield, so I'm doing a very bad job of that, so I'm just going to use my shield, thank you very much. Alright, you know, I probably could do it with my sword if I did have some practice at this, but you know what, I suck, so I'm not going to go too ballsy with these kind of things. So that water up there, if you go into the water, you realise you actually run very slowly, even with the boosts. So like, I'm holding A right now, and he's actually going very slowly, so try to stay out of the water for your own convenience. And there are a lot of places around here that you would have amber relics, such as this one, but yeah, there are other ones that don't actually appear till later, so there are lots of amber relics that I know where they are, like, in this place, but they're not actually here right now, so yeah, it's kind of upsetting that I don't get to show them to you guys. Anyway, one's down that path over there, and one's, like, on this path, like, under those trees, like, later on the game, so yeah, if you are that much further on the game, then, you know, go ahead and eat the forest trees. Anyway, so up here we have, like, a nice pathway, which we can't actually go across. That's much later in the game. That's after you've completed the 3rd dungeon. You'll actually be able to go on through that area. And over here we have these nice berries, and I was trying to get it to fall onto Link's head, but looks like I was a bit too slow. Oh well. Anyway, so now I'm rolling around, you know, cutting down trees and little bushes everywhere. Any bugs fall off this tree? No? Okay. Okay, I can live with that, that's okay. Anyway. Yeah, this one's an enemy, so we gotta kill this guy. Oh no, I'm blindsided! I've been hoodwinked by this fence, what the hell? And okay, some more blue rupees, okay, I can live with that. So, we're not actually that far from the Kikwi. In fact, he's right across that little chasm there, so there you go, JakeiiiPower, please get out of our way. You are interfering with a desperate mission here. So this, you just kind of hit with your sword, and then you'll jump onto the string, or the swing, whatever you want to call it, and then, that was very, very bad. Very bad indeed. Alright, so now we're back here, and okay, let's get a good running start this time. Probably rolling off at the end will actually help us go further. So anyway, wave the wheel remote backwards when you're going back, and then forwards when going forwards, and there you go, you should get some good momentum on you. Anyway, so this is the Kikwi, that's his giant ass, actually. He's got a very big ass. Kwi, I am Butcher, the Kikwi. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage. Kwi, you are clearly a master woodsman. Others like you? What? You say you've met some of my people, Kwi? Kwi, so Makai and Ulu are safe. Oh, but there are still monsters lurking in the forest, so I dare not leave the spot. And you're looking for one of your people lost as well. Yes. At one point during the monster panic here, I did speak with a blonde girl of your kind, Kwi. But now is not the time for such talk. The forest is full of monsters, and I am worried about my missing tribe, Kwi. The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. 2 more of my tribe are still unaccounted for, Kwi. Could I ask you to search the area for them and make sure they are safe? I've been worried about my fellow Kikwis, and if you could help put my fears to rest, I might remember something about where the girl you seek went. Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikwi is an unfortunate setback, but he may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added Kikwis as a dowsing option. Okay. Do you need me to explain how to switch dowsing targets? No, thank you. Additionally, I will mark any Kikwis you discover on your map and disable dowsing readings for them. That way you will not revisit the same Kikwis. This concludes my explanation. Thank you for your broadcast day. Okay, there we go. And now we're just gonna go off and search for 2 more Kikwis. Some of the ones I already found last part, so if you're watching this walkthrough to find out where all the Kikwis are, then you might want to consider watching the previous part. And if I had an empty bottle, I'd actually be able to scoop up this fairy here. So if you're unaware of Zelda logic, then finding a fairy replenishes 6 of your hearts, and, well, in this game anyway. And if you do like faint from like losing all your hearts, then you can by all means just have that fairy come out automatically. Anyway, kind of forgot what I was talking about there. Anyway, so this thing was going to kind of explode on me now, so I should have actually gone off to the side. So what you can do with that, like while you're walking on the tightrope, then you can kind of like fall off to the side and like go across the edge and kind of like dodge those spiky balls. Anyway, I'll meet you back up there in a second. Alright, so let me kind of explain what I was talking about. If you go all the way to the right, then like Link will kind of drop, and there we go. Now you can go across the side and you kind of like throw yourself across a bit as well. Nope, only for the vines. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of how you dodge those spiky balls. But enough of those little what do you call it, tutorials from Jake. He's kind of forgetting words all over the place. So the next 2 Kikwis, there's one up here on a tree, and the next one's up somewhere on a ledge, which we'll get to very shortly. Now, alright, these little seeds here, I might have made a joke about in earlier parts, but if you actually sit on them, they restore your hearts one by one, and there's no limit to actually how many they can restore. So if you find a seat in your low on hearts, you might as well just sit down for as long as you can. I didn't actually find that out until today, about 27 hours gameplay through my other file, and finally finding out what it means to be a man. Anyway, so now we've got a bunch of them, and a spin attack should actually take care of them pretty easy. So like when you're forced up against a whole bunch of enemies like this, then it's best to actually just use a spin attack or a Skyward strike to knock them onto their back and deliver a fatal blow. Look at that guy's face, he's kind of just like photobombing Link there. Okay, so alright, this shouldn't be a problem. These are just regular enemies that I find on a daily basis at home. So anyway, that's all the enemies destroyed. Kikwi! And now you gotta help them off the tree. You fought off all those red guys, so does that mean that you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you can help me, Kikwi? I detect no monsters in the immediate area and therefore conclude it's safe for this Kikwi to leave its perch. It seems that this Kikwi is unable to descend the tree. I suggest you find a way to expedite his dismount. If you find yourself lacking ideas, you can always press 2 to review your current actions. So you're saying if I'm stupid I gotta press 2? Oh, screw that. All you have to do is just roll into the tree and down he falls. You should feel very bad for yourself if you've done that, but nonetheless, you've helped him and you've helped yourself get through the quest. So, yeah, you know, you can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 roll there. Ouch, that was effective. Anyway, thanks to you I'm saved, Bleep. Really, the Elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe, Kikwi. My name's Lopsa. If you see the Elder, can you please tell him where I am? Oh, Kikwi, my legs are still shaking. You have no legs, you just have feet. I have marked the location of Lopsa, the Kikwi, on your map. However, the dowsing readings indicate that there are still Kikwis to search for. So I kind of got interrupted there. I thought my camera turned off, so it wouldn't record my voice. I thought you were another monster. Don't scare me like that, Kikwi. Okay, sorry about that, my little forest mammal. I deeply apologise for that. So anyway, now, alright, these kind of work like Wind Waker. You can like hold B to stop to like turn around and like pull yourself up and down the vine. So yeah, so you can adjust how far like you'll swing or whatever. Alright, so one more. Yippee ho, and there we go. I've never said yippee ho in my life, so what the hell do I say now? Well, I'll try not to jump over that. It can be used as a very useful shortcut, so that's a secret to everyone. Alright, so now we can carry on through this place. I was just about to like go through this place while like spin attacking, but instead I'm just going to use the Skyward strike, but unfortunately I get no rupees or anything. Later on you'll get like these medals to put into your like minus pouch there, which is what I like to call it. And you'll get things, yeah, you'll get medals like treasure medals, which will allow more treasure to come out of enemies that you destroy, or... Actually, they don't even come out of grass, do they? Anyway, and you'll also be able to get like a rupee medal, so more rupees come out, same with the hearts medal. And there are also these 2, like... Oh wait, those are health medals. Anyway, so you have these 2 called hearts medals, and yeah, there are 2 in the entire game from what I understand. And basically, they'll act as like a hearts container onto your current lifespan, so... Collecting all the heart pieces in this game will only give you a total of 18 out of 20 hearts. The other 2 are just going to be those heart medals that you have to buy. This area commands an excellent view of your surroundings. It will be wise to utilize this vantage point to dowse for nearby Kikwis. Screw it, that's for noobs. I don't need to use that. No, you guys watching this are going to be noobs anyway, so... Alright, never mind. I'm probably more noob than you guys. So, up on that ledge, all the way up there to the north of the screen is the last Kikwi. So, when you have bombs as well, you'll be able to go up there and unveil a chest. And inside that chest is a goddess plume, which is one of the rarest. It's the treasure in the bottom right of that grid, so... I forget what they're actually used for. I think it's for getting the final shield or something, but I don't know. I'm not too familiar. Just collect as many as you can and, you know, whatever. Anyway, destroying those birds up there will actually give you quite a lot of rupees, so if you got time to wait around for them and destroy them, then by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But, yeah, it's not entirely, you know, necessary. So the last Kikwi should be all the way up here, so you kind of have to throw yourself across that gap there and use that stamina fruit to get yourself across. Anyway, so you'll find this little Kikwi here, but you can't really do anything to him. You have to clear out all the grass, so let's get ready to use that Skyward Strike. And if you actually do a spin attack with a Skyward Strike, he has some massive range, so that's really damn useful. You know, I did the wrong spin attack there anyway. So, I'm pretty sure you have to clear out all the grass. I mean, it didn't work for me in my original farm until I actually did clear out all the grass, and then he stops and runs out of places to hide, so... You know, dude, give it up. You gotta talk. I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place. Squee. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwi in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am. Except the Elder, of course. Squee. Oh, he didn't get scared. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in this area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwi Elder. So that's all the Kikwis found. Now we gotta go to the Elder. You met the Elder, and he's okay? Phew, glad to hear it, Kwi. If you see him again, would you please tell him I'm here? You don't have to manually tell him you're here, so you guys playing this game don't have to get all serious about him like, oh, I got some kind of duty to uphold. To tell the Kikwi Elder that Lorsa, whatever his name is okay. Actually, I already forgot his name. Man, I'm bad with names. Alright, never mind. Thank you for rolling to this tree here. You actually get quite a few treasures or something. I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. Whoa, 20 rupees and absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh man, totally ran out of stamina though. I wasn't keeping an eye on it. There we go. No problem at all. So now we've got to go back to the Kikwi Elder. This goes like kind of revolves around back to the beginning of the forest. So I'll meet you guys back to where the Elder is. Okay, so now back at the Kikwi Elder, and let's see what he has to say. Kwi, so all my fellow Kikwis are all well, and they want me to stop worrying? Aha, excellent. They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing, Kwi. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. Kwi, I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lad went. The young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she was to travel to the temple deep within these woods, Kwi. Oh, I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. He's got a really big ass. I don't know, I can't help looking, it's huge. It takes up like half the screen. I think she headed down that way toward the temple, Kwi. But be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Oh, I almost forgot, Kwi. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwi heirloom. Let me just fetch her for you right now, Kwi. Pardon me for a moment. Alright, Link, get out of the way. Jump! There we go. So it's just planking on the floor. That's not how you plank. The slingshot! Okay, so that's everyone's favourite weapon for the entire game. But yeah, this is your first non-sword weapon. So the slingshot uses a projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your opponents. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. You can press down to any time you want to center the cursor. Alright, so centering the cursor, that's going to be a thing that I might be doing a lot because, yeah, shit just happens, you know. With that slingshot, Kwi, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where your temple is. And that is a curly thing, kind of like a tree pube. To start, why not shooting that curled up vine over there? Press B to ready the slingshot, Kwi, then press A to shoot to shot fly. Okay, so you're just going to keep talking. My voice is getting sore. Okay, there we go. So, press B to, yeah, pretty much just select it. So, press A to, you can hold A to like, you know, what's it called? I forget. To kind of like hold back the shot, but it's not necessary. I'm pretty sure it's stronger if you do decide to hold it back, but you don't have to do it. So you go down under there to, you know, go across the water. You just go through this little gap here. I kind of feel like that's a little bit of a glitch, but oh well, that's the way Nintendo planned it. Let's see if we can actually shoot these birds. Alright, so the auto-aim doesn't work like it did in like previous Zelda games, so this isn't actually working too well. Alright, never mind. The slingshot isn't the most accurate like projectile thing that you'll get in this game. The bow and arrow is much more like accurate, so if you ever do go off, you know, planning on hunting enemies in the sky, then by all means get the bow and arrow first. So yeah, now that we have slingshot, we'll be able to go to the place up there, and that's not exactly the temple up there. Master Jake, now would you be an Master Jake, now would be an excellent time to arm you with additional information regarding the use of your items. You should be aware that you can instantly ready the slingshot you used a moment ago by quickly tapping B. If you experience difficulty aiming when you're using this at any time, put it in the I've already read that. Anyway, so you can press B to kind of shoot the little yellow pears up here so they fall down, and down fall the items. Anyway, so I think that's all we're going to be able to fit in for this part, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.